Good Wednesday afternoon, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly appreciated. Well, if all you remember, yesterday I posted the WTF reading, right? And you guys really seem to enjoy that. A lot of you, it hit home. A lot of you, it made a lot of sense, and a lot of you received guidance from that. Today, I wanted to balance that energy out with the power of love reading. This reading is going to dive into what we need to release, what we need to let go, what we need to separate or part from in order for us to live our life from a place of love, gratitude, appreciation. And it I want to say that we're using a multitude of cards. So there's going to be a lot of different energy that comes through here. And I hope that you guys are as open to this as you were to the last pick a card reading or pick a letter reading that I posted. I also want to say that anytime any intuitive or medium or psychic or card reader does a reading, I want to say that this is all free will, right? You have free will to take the guidance. You have free will to shut off the video. You have free will to say she's full of shit. You have free will to leave a comment. You have free will to subscribe or to not to hit the notification button. Now the subscribing and hitting the notification button and commenting helps this channel grow. Of course it does, and all of that is greatly appreciated. But know that you're not being forced into making any decision here. You know what's happening in your life. You know what's best for you. You follow that guidance, right? So I just wanted to throw that out there. And so we are going to go within. We are going to just relax and take a deep breath, breathe out, go within, ask guidance, ask spirit for guidance. Which number best resonates with you, you feel? And just allow yourself to ask a question, or maybe just be open to any general messages that may come through for you. All right, so we are going to start with dice number 1 or pile number 1. I'll be right back. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 1, this is your starseed card. It is the card of celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift from the universe. And your power of love card says past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situation or energy in order to transform your heart space. And that is a reason to celebrate, guys. That is a reason to celebrate. When you make the command decision to take back your power from all of those you allow to have it, via the grudges that you hold, the pain that you feel, the anger that you feel, the resentment that you feel from past situations in your life. That's a huge deal, and it's a great reason to celebrate because you're letting go of that energy and you're allowing amazing energy to come in, energy of healing, energy of celebration, energy of opening your heart to new experiences. And I want to tell you that the longer you hold grudges that have happened in the past, which by the way, you can't do anything about because it has already happened. All you can do is learn from that mistake, learn from that situation, learn from that hurt, learn from that pain, move forward, release, let go, heal. Because the longer you sit in those low vibrations of pain, hurt, resentment, anger, you cut off yourself from beautiful, wonderful things that are in your energy field, in your vortex. And these are things that you have desired all of your life. So why jeopardize that? Why cut yourself off? Why cut yourself short? I mean, I think if I could stand before you and give you a box and allow you to choose from a box of pain, hurt, heartache, and resentment, and a box that has the keys to a brand new house or a brand new car or the perfect relationship or your idea of the perfect relationship or money or the good job, which one would you take, right? It's a no-brainer. So we have to move past what we can no longer control. We have to move past from what we can no longer do anything about. And you're being guided to open that heart chakra, to activate that heart chakra, to release all that pain and hurt and anger, resentment and and grudge. There's grudges here. There's pain here. There's heartbreak here. Look, I know I don't have a relationship with my mother. When I was 13, my mother gave me away to a quote unquote family friend. And he was an abuser in many, 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 many different ways. And for a very long time, I held on to that hate for my mother and this person and my father. And, well, he's dead. The abuser is dead. My father is dead. And I choose not to have a relationship with my mother. So for a very long time, I've had to learn how to not so much forgive myself for allowing these people who are long gone to have that much control over my life. I had to take it back. I had to say, Mary Elizabeth, I apologize for not allowing you to have all these great and wonderful things in your life by holding on to bitterness and resentment and hate and anger, by holding on to these grudges, by holding on to this energy that you can't change, that past energy that you can't change. I'm sorry that I had you wearing it like some sort of smart suit. I'm sorry that I had you wearing it, as if it was all who you were. You're better than that. You're more than that. You're stronger than that. You're divine. You're powerful. You're magic. You're sensual. You're sexy. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're great. You're talented. You're intuitive. You're abundant. You're clever. You're witty. You're funny. You're all of these things. And I never allowed you to be all of these things because of the hurt and pain and anger that I forced you to hold on to. So I feel like this is about coming together. And then you have the card of support. Your life purpose fully supports you. And I feel like this is coming together with people who understand you, people who truly love you, people who want what's best for you, people who want to help you release the past, let go of the past, people who truly want and desire nothing more in the world than to really support you and your life purpose and your goals and what you desire to manifest, what you desire to to be a part of, right? And then we have the card of believe. The force that works through your soul determines what's possible or impossible. The difference between success or failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So do you believe that you're a victim? Do you believe you have to hold on to this hate or anger, resentment and grudges and bitterness in order to not forget what others have done to you, even though there's no way of changing the situations in the past? Or do you believe that you are beautiful and divine? Do you believe that you are source energy? Do you believe that you have an unlimited connection with this beautiful universe, and everything that you want, need, and desire can be yours as long as you believe? So we have the movement card. So this is about you moving forward. This is about you moving forward into releasing the past and to working on opening that heart chakra and to coming together with people who support you, who believe in you, who desire to help you. And then we have the bone collector. And this is you finding the magic within yourself. This is the magician, if you will. This is you being able to transform your life into anything that you desire, everything that you desire. There is the only limitations that we have are the limitations that we put on ourselves. Those are the only limitations that we have. And so, how do you want to be remembered? What limitations do you you need to let go of in order to be your true genuine self, in order to be that spirit, that source who is able to move forward and create so much out of this beautiful, wonderful, amazing spiritual connection with source and your higher self and your intuition. So hold on for 1 second. I'm back. Sorry, my dog was barking. So then we have the magic stream. And the magic stream talks a lot about um, things just flowing, and that there are different parts and areas of our lives, and nothing really ever stays the same because life is fluid, and just like water, our different areas or different parts of our lives flow. And I think that what you're being guided to do here is start allowing the energy within you, the energy of releasing the past, the energy of finding that support, the energy to coming together with people who believe in you, the energy of opening that heart chakra, the energy of really uh, manifesting your wants, needs, dreams, desires, and moving forward. You're being guided to allow this energy to flow, or filter out all of that negative bullshit, all of those horrible experiences and memories, and filter out all of that, and then stand in your true self, stand in your true power, stand in your true, genuine, creative, energetic, powerful, connected to source self. So, interesting enough, a new start is coming. So we got the new moon, and the new moon was, I believe, when was that? Yesterday. So I kind of feel that you're being guided to start this work, and immediately start this work now, and um, don't let it hinder you anymore. Don't let it don't let it hinder your growth or hinder your movement. Don't let it sabotage your growth or your movement. Don't let it don't let it be the determination if you live your best life, or if you live the life of the people who did this to you, and the power that they hold over you, that they dictate you have, right? So you could be living your best life, or you can be living a life dictated by the power that someone else holds over you. And then we have show the real world the real you. So who are you? Who is the real you? Who is the real you? The real you is a magical manifester. The real you is someone who has this divine connection with source and spirit, and who's able to tap into divine energy and just be open to the movement and to the flow. You are a person who truly believes in themselves. You are a person who truly desires to filter out all of this unnecessary bullshit and nonsense, and celebrate by releasing and leaving the past behind, finding support in people who believe in you, and start opening up that heart chakra. Open, 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 open. Break down those walls. And I want to say this, and I want to say this to be true. Not everyone is like the people or the person who hurt you. I want to say it again for the people in the back. I understand that you've been through some pain here. I understand that you are trying to move past this pain, but it's very difficult because you feel like you don't have the support of anyone, right? But you have to move toward that support. You have to move away from the chaos and the crazy and the bullshit and the ego mind and all of that stuff that has piled up over the years, and you have to be open to the support that is around you. You may not believe that it is around you, but it is around you. It's around you in spiritual form. It's around you in energy form. It's around you in physical form. There are people who desire to support you, to help you, because they believe in you. They believe in what you're able to create. They believe in what you're able to manifest. They believe that you're able to filter out all of this bullshit. They believe that you're able to start anew. They believe that you're able to show the world the real you. So why don't you believe in yourself if you have all of these others who believe in you? It's time to let go of that shit and start celebrating. Start celebrating who you truly are, and not the titles and the hurt and the pain that these other people still have on you. If you continue to allow them to have this connection and hold on to you, you will always be the victim of the energy and the pain and the hurt that they projected onto you or that they physically did to you. And we can't live like that. We truly cannot. Because there's more for us in this world than the memories of that. I hope this reading has been helpful in some way. Thank you so very much for being open to the energy and to the words that have come through. And know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I know that you're more than just your story. Be open to the support. Start believing in yourself. Let go of the past. And celebrate this new you. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Until next time, take care of you. Bye. Okay, if you have chosen dice number 2, this is your starseed card, meditation. Take a moment to connect to Source through quiet reflection, reflective meditation. And then your power of love card is ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as a lesson. So I feel with these two cards that you're being guided to learn lessons of life, right? And you're being guided to go within and to meditate and to I want to say get back to self, get back to who you truly are. I really kind of feel like there is a part of you who feels like a victim of something, right? All of this stuff has been done to me and I'm a victim of, and we sit in that low vibration and we continue to be the victim of everything. So we have to take responsibility and ownership for the energy that we allow into our vibration and the energy that we extend from our vibration, the energy we allow into our vortex, into our life, and the energy that we expel. And if that's good energy or mediocre energy or bad energy, we have to take responsibility for it all. We can't be a victim to everything. So we have to take ownership of the energy that we allow in and the energy that we extend, good, bad, or ugly, and we have to learn the lessons from all of that. And I think meditation, meditation, I think, allows us to kind of sit quietly and go within and allows us to ask ourselves and spirit and source, why do we have this habit of projecting this type of energy and perceiving ourselves as a victim, or accepting this type of energy and perceiving ourselves as a victim, because a victim you are not. We have the love card here. So this is about you, opening up to source and spirit. I feel that this love comes more from loving yourself than being in a physical relationship with someone. But if it is a physical relationship, it's taking ownership of your part on why the relationship failed or why the relationship isn't succeeding, why the relationship is having problems. We all want to think that each other are mind readers, right? And if I have a problem and if I'm sad and if I'm angry, you should know why. Really? Since when did I become in the power of mind reading? Since when have I been able to do that? So having an open conversation, being open to your partner, your significant other, your husband, your wife, your partner, your significant other, about how you feel about the relationship, how you feel about the partnership, how you feel about the family dynamics, how you feel about the friendship, taking ownership of your bullshit and expecting them to take ownership of their bullshit, grounding yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, and irritated and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with Divine Source. So perhaps maybe the reason why things are going to shit or feel like they're going to shit is because you're not balanced. You're feeling kind of annoyed, you're feeling kind of irritated, you're feeling kind of impatient and tired and unfocused and distracted by a lot of things that's going on. You're blaming others for how you feel when in reality it's just energetically off balanced, right? So grounding yourself in meditation, and again taking ownership of your shit. And if you don't know much about meditation or taking ownership of your shit, or about how to open up and how to be clear and more precise about how you feel, and about how you feel, not only about the relationship with you, because that's the most important one, but the relationship with other people. Reading, doing research, and educating yourself, gaining the confidence and clarity that you need to learn, not only learn how to ground yourself, but learn how to talk about your wants, needs, and desires, and not from an ego kind of way, but from a compassionate and empathic kind of way. And you could also learn how to do that not only by studying, but through meditation as well. So what else do we have here? We have you stepping into a time of strength, peaks of joy, sad embrace. And here's the sad embrace thing, though. The sad embrace is like sometimes we don't know how to talk to others, right? So we feel that internal sadness. We feel as if we are unable to articulate how we truly feel and what's truly going on within ourselves. So we start blaming outside forces for the way that we feel, because we're unable to articulate what is going on or how we feel. And I think meditation can help with that as well. Peaks of joy is that when you have the strength to understand and realize what is happening within yourself, with your physical body, your mental state, your emotional state, and your spiritual state, you're able to tap into that strength, to ground yourself, to open up, and to take ownership and responsibility. And when all of this falls into place, we have this peaks of joy. We have this wonderful, beautiful moment where we feel open. We are non-resistant to the change. We are at peace. And then we have storm fields. And I want to say this, that not all storms are bad. Not all, because sometimes we have to go through the shit in order to break through the shit, in order to get to these peaks of joy on the other side. And I kind of feel like sometimes we just deter from the field storm, we deter from the shit, because we are so emotionally overloaded with, you know, everything else we have going on in our life. It's easy to distract ourselves from the incoming storm and the sadness that it is to embrace it and talk about it and open up about it and ground ourselves and take ownership and talk about how we feel and educate ourselves on the ins and outs of how we feel and what we need to do in order to feel better. We have 444 here, and that's all about balance, and it's all about being careful of how you speak and being careful of how you're treating others. And it's about stability and about balance and about structure. So I feel like that even though there's a storm field here, that this is a learning process for you. And it's something that I feel that you've been trying to wrap your head around and learn for a very long time, not to pitch blame on other people when you are I'm trying to say this in a polite way, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes and I don't want to offend anybody, but we have to learn how to take responsibility for our own shit. We can't continue to project our shit onto other people and then blame those other people for our shit. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, and it's all this distraction, it's all this chaos and crazy. The world right now is as if you bitch about it long enough, you can blame somebody else for it. If you bitch about it long enough, you can convince yourself that somebody else did it to you, right? So we have this inability to take ownership for our misdeeds, and then we sit into a time of sadness and chaos and instability, and then we take all of that because that energy needs to go somewhere, and then we project it on somebody else, and then we bitch about it so loudly and for so long that we have everybody else convinced that it's that person's problem why we have the problem and not ours, when in reality we are the one pitching the shit at people. So we have to learn how to take responsibility for our own stuff, and if that means going through a little bit of chaos, which isn't a bad thing, and a little bit of sadness, which isn't a bad thing, because we're getting down to the root of the fucking problem. So so we have to be open up, we have to be clear, we have to, and all of it starts with meditation, all of it starts with taking ownership, all of it starts with clearing out all of that unfocused, impatient energy. All of that starts with being open and honest and speaking and being truthful and speaking your truth and standing in your power instead of projecting your shit onto everybody else and then blaming them for it. And then when we're in this place of balance and stability, joy comes, transformation happens. We're being asked to take action with the moon in Aries and walk through the fears with the new moon in Scorpio that we are feeling in regards to all of this. It's a lot. It truly is. It's a lot to deal with. Emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, it's a lot to deal with. But you can't project your shit onto other people and then blame other people for your misdeeds. And I think in today's society, there are a lot of people who are going, oh, I can do that. Okay. So you do all of these things, you project that energy onto others, then you blame other people for it and you don't take ownership for it, and the other person becomes the bad guy and you become the victim. And I think that is such trite shit. I think people need to start taking ownership for their accomplishments as well as their bullshit. I think people need to be open and honest about how they feel and what they think. I think that people need to get out of this mentally handicapped kind of thing that we allow the world around us to put us in. Sometimes I think that the Tower moment is the most beautiful card ever because it wipes that slate clean and it puts us in a position of owning our shit, of this is what you have to let go of, this is what you need to deal with, this is what you need to step up to the plate and clean that slate. And that's what we have here. So thank you for allowing me to read for you this evening. I hope this helps, and I hope that you're able to, if it's not you that needs to step up and own their shit, talk to that other person about stepping up and owning that shit, but make sure that shit isn't something that you projected onto them. So have a great and wonderful evening. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. And until next time, talk soon. Bye. All right, here we go. Dice number 3. So your starseed card is Inner Alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. And then your power of love card is evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. So this is all about dealing with things, dealing with situations in your life, dealing with obstacles, dealing with pain, dealing with hurt, dealing with hold on for a second, let me get a drink. Dealing with the chaos, the drama, the uncertainty, and every lesson and obstacle that comes along with it. All you need is love, babe. I think the Beatles said it best. All you need is love. Wasn't that the Beatles? I believe it was. So, all you need is love. So, from that love, we succeed and we grow, right? Because we are no longer coming from a place of hurt. We are no longer coming from a place of pain. We are no longer coming from a place of victim. We are no longer coming from a place of uncertainty. We are now coming from a place of love. We are coming from a place of compassion. We are coming from a place of empathy. And when you start raising that vibrational energy from victimhood to love and compassion and success and survivor, you then open up yourself for growth. You open up yourself for success. You open up yourself for love. And you're also being guided to open up that throat chakra. Talk about how you feel. Talk about that evolution. Talk about facing those obstacles and facing those uncertainties through love. Express your individuality. Express your desire for success and growth. Express how you feel about looking at the obstacles in your life from a place of love as opposed to a place of uncertainty or unworthiness or undeserving. We have to be we have to be open. I mean, this is all a part of number 2 of deck 2 of dice 2, being open about how you feel, being open about owning your shit, being open about taking responsibility and not doing it from ego or from hurt or from pain or not doing it from a place of, yeah, but they. There is no but they. There is you. This is all about you. It's not about them. It's not about that. It's not about the past. It's not about 10 years from now or 20 years from now or a past life or whatever, whatever, whatever. This is about you right here, right now, in this moment, owning your shit and looking at the obstacles and trials and tribulations of life through love, evolving into love, and then succeeding and growing from that evolution of love. And being open with how you feel about love and being open and speaking your truth and perhaps maybe even teaching, right? Perhaps maybe inspiring other people to be open, to come from a place of love. And if I wouldn't know better, I would think that maybe you are perhaps some sort of counselor, and that maybe the evolution of realizing that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love is already what you teach people, and that from that love there could be success and growth. And I think that throat chakra is about you speaking your truth, speaking to your students. You could even have a podcast or maybe even a vlog, is that what they're called? Or maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe you are someone who understands that evolution of raising that vibration from pain and hurt and resentment and unworthiness, undeserving, to love and compassion and empathy. And by being vocal and by being open and expressing that love and that empathy and that gratitude and that compassion, you will find yourself evolving and growing and succeeding. And I think that perhaps maybe you who are listening to this is a person to be teaching this to others. So we have the card of Find Your Center, and we also have the card of Gratitude. We talked just a second ago about raising that vibration from unworthiness, undeserving, hate and anger and resentment to love and compassion and gratitude and empathy. And life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked with myself? And I very much believe that our outside world has a lot to do with our evolution, our success, and our growth, and our gratitude. I think a lot of us are so involved in our little laptops and computers and iPads, and we have a tendency to focus more toward the chaos of the world. I mean, have you ever been scrolling and you see something happy and you go, oh, that's cute, and you scroll by it, and then you see something that someone has posted that really trips your trigger. It really rings your bell, and you spend the next 24 minutes, I just grabbed that out of the air, 24 minutes typing your little heart out about how their post is shit and how they shouldn't be posting and how they can't post that because they don't have you don't have the right to post this because you're not in this person's shoes and you piece of da 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 da. You ever done that? Have you ever realized that you see a funny show on TV and you laugh and you go, oh, this is great, and your vibration rate raises to that of gratitude and love, and it's so great, you feel good, and then you turn on the news. You turn on the news, and then the politics start coming, and then the water shortages pop up, and then the housing market goes sky high, and then interest rates on credit cards are at their all-time high, and then all of these things start happening. 444 is on my watch, and then your mood takes a turn for the worse. So get out of all of that. Get away from all of that. Stop putting all of your attention into things that you can't do anything about. Focus on gratitude. Focus on love. Focus on what you desire out of your life, right? Come back to life. Come back to life. Start cleaning up your area, right? Start allowing how you want and desire to feel on the outside to be a reflection of what you do. Do something fun, do something exciting, do something happy, do something that is going to put you in a glorious mood. Don't worry about what other people think or what other people say. It has nothing to do with you. I was watching an interview earlier today with this woman who was 105, and they asked her, "What is the secret to life?" And she, without a beat, looked at that man and said, "Minding my own damn business." Minding my own damn business, because we get so worked up when people just start spewing and talking about this, that, and the third. We wouldn't have a problem in the world if we stayed on our side of the road. We wouldn't have a problem with the world if we mind our own business. Why are you spending so much time worrying about somebody you don't even know things are said? And maybe that's what you're here to teach, or maybe that's what you're here to learn, right? Maybe that's how you succeed and grow, is by minding your own business, by coming from a place of gratitude, by coming to life, by being creative, powerful, and beautiful, and stepping into your truth, stepping into your divine power, stepping into the unknown, doing something different, doing something outside of the box, doing something that you wouldn't normally do, doing something that scares the fuck out of you. But you're going to do it because you know you can, because you have the power to. And we're not worrying about what other people think about it. We're not worrying about what other people say. We're not worrying about how other people feel. We're speaking our truth. We're talking our truth. We're cleaning up our house. We're getting away from the chaos and stepping into a time of gratitude and love. We're coming to life again. Fuck, this world has so much to offer. So much to offer. So many adventures, so many experiences, so many joys, so many wonderful things that we can do with our time and our energy. But we'd rather waste it on worrying about what other people think, or putting our 2 cents into somebody's conversation who doesn't even really give a fuck about what we think anyways. So why bother? Why? Why? The end of a tough cycle approaches, and a new romantic cycle begins. So we're balancing out some things here. We're balancing out a lot of things here. We're moving away from the toxicity and the chaos of life, and we're moving into a time of love and a new cycle, a time of evolution, a time of cleaning our environment inside and out, a time of stepping into the unknown and doing what we normally wouldn't do, speaking our truth, standing in our power, and teaching what we know, and allowing ourselves to evolve, to grow, to succeed, not to piggyback off of somebody else, not to get your rocks off of telling some stranger to eat shit, or telling some stranger that, because they don't care about you, they don't care about what you say, they'll continue to do what they do. Your post, your rant, your anger is just a speck, a blip on a screen that can be easily deleted or blocked as quickly as you posted. So why give your time and energy to that when you can be giving your time and energy to so much more, and it's all great and wonderful for you? Know that you are divinely guided and loved. Know that there is power within you waiting to come out. Know that there's change within you that is waiting to be expressed to the world. Come back to life. Come back to us. Get your head out of that computer screen. Stop worrying about what other people think. Start cleaning up your shit and come back to us. And do something crazy. Do something that you normally wouldn't do. Step out into the unknown. Come back to life and step out into the unknown. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Until next time. Oh, and don't forget to spread your knowledge. That's really important. Until next time, take care of you. Bye.